Good morning, everybody. It is Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I have to go to work in a little bit. It's a work day for me, but I finished up some quilt-covered journals yesterday. I love to keep these in the shop if I can because they're just so much fun to use, but also I have the series of Journal With Me, but I have 4 of these journals. So I have 4 of these. They're all made exactly the same as far as the way they are put together, and the differing parts are going to be pages that are unique, things that were just one of a kind. So when you go to my shop, the first one is this. This is number 1, and it has the 3 charms here, the red butterfly, the little yellow bead, and then the pink. They all have the same number of pages. There are pockets on the inside that have lace. And then there's this, everyone has this front page. I'm just going to flip pretty quickly because I do have to go to work. Some of these pages are older. You can see the spot on that page. But it's nice paper, sort of a grid paper. And then there's some really nice scrapbook paper. Images that have been printed. That is one from an old image that I scanned. You can see the really faint news, almost like newsprint. Well, it's ads from a magazine from the late 1800s. And then more ads there. They're very faint. I like that because you can work on it and write on it. And then this is part of a large poster. This was a gorgeous botanical poster. So this paper is nice and heavy. There's some plain scrapbook paper. Just really beautiful pages. More scrapbook paper. And I love this. This is thin, but that is from a gift bag. I love that. It's so pretty. I had a couple of those with really, really nice paper. There's a page of vellum, and you can see the butterfly wings on there. And that lays over the top of a piece of scrapbook paper again. I love all the colors in these. You have space to write and to do artwork or whatever you want to do, collage. This is a map from the 1930s. And I went ahead and put some masking tape right in the center because, you know, paper gets weak after it's been folded. So I think it's neat that it's got that masking tape right down the center. More scrapbook paper. This is the center. And then, of course, on the other side, you're going to get the other half of all of those pages. Beautiful poster there. I love that scrapbook paper. And there are pockets. There will be a few things in the pockets. Recipes from quilters. So you get a little, there's a picture of a quilt pattern up in the corner. And then you have the picture of the food, and then there's a recipe. So there, and these would be fun to journal on or to send out. There'll be 4 of those in that pocket, and then there's my card. I didn't attach anything to close this. Some people like ribbon or whatever that is actually sewn to the journal. And then some people like being able just to wrap a piece of fabric around. I love both. But for this one, I'm just going to tie this piece of calico fabric around. It's just a strip of fabric. It's not hemmed or anything, but it's really pretty. I love the way that just matches that quilt fabric. It all looks so like homey and country. So that is the first one that's in the shop. The second one is almost exactly the same. The charms are a little bit different. This has the red hemp cord for binding. You have an owl, another pretty glass bead, and then I love this key. It's from Fossil, and it says 1954. Of course, I think this is just a reproduction thing here. Maybe some sort of charm that they had on a product that was for sale, but I love it. It has some patina for sure. So again, it's going to be really similar. We've got fabric for the pocket. I love this ticking inside. Each one on the inside has that ticking, and it'll show a different seed pack or a different flower. So you can see already most of the pages are exactly the same. There are different printings of that design right there. The old newsprint. The newsprint pages might be folded a little bit different in each one. There's part of one of those posters. And for the most part, I love that scrapbook paper. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the butterfly there. For the most part, the pages are cut exactly the same size. And this is a piece of that gift bag. It has a little bit of masking tape on it. I love that look. It just adds to it, but it had a little bit of a tear in it. Not enough to keep from using it, but I think that just adds to the charm. So then the vellum again. Love that. And scrapbook paper. I love this with the chairs. One of the things I've read about gardeners is that they rarely take the time to sit down and really enjoy their work. So that is why that is in there, to remind you to sit down. These journals definitely have a garden theme. So let's keep rolling on through. I don't want this video to be too long. There's the old map. And there's the center. So once again in the back, and you can see the seed catalog there. Once again, you're going to see the opposite sides of those pages. So that is that journal. And let's put 4 of these. Look at the peach pie. I love that illustration. So let's put 4 of these cards in here. And there's my card. And we will wrap it up with this. So let me move this. This is journal 2. And 3 is going to be this one. It's got that, I love that blue bead. That's so pretty. And then the white glass bead, and there's an old key there. Again, it's very similar. You can see that ticking and the rose. And let's go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4 of these quilters postcards in here. And let's put that. I love this fabric. So you can see the lace is behind the pocket here. I ironed it, folded that back, and put the lace underneath. So that's a nice, neat pocket. I love that this paper had a little bit of wear. You can see that stain up in the corner. And you can see that again, this is very similar to the other as far as the pages. You can glue over the top of these. This is faint enough that you could write over the top of it, those images that have been scanned. I love that scrapbook paper as well. There is the gift bag, just really beautiful. There's the vellum. There is that scrapbook paper in this one. So you can see they're all set up the same. Oh, and here, so there is the map page in that one. Pacific Ocean 1936. That's when that map is from. And then that's the center scrapbook paper. So coming from the other direction, I love that. And that beautiful poster. And let's see what the other side, there's the other side of that scrapbook paper. And that, really pretty. So let's tie this one up. And this is the third one. And then the last one. This is the fourth one. It's got the pink butterfly bead, beautiful glass bead. I love this one. I almost didn't use it because it looks like it has like a little malformation in there. I don't know if, but then I just think it's so beautiful. It reminds me of some of the things we pick up walking along the Eno. And that reminds me, I have another video of walking. I'm behind on like 2 or 3 videos with the Eno. And let's get back to this. So there's the inside of that one. And let's go ahead and one. I love these little illustrations and these recipes. Pretty neat actually. Let's put these in here. You can see the lace on the pocket. And then as we go through, again, this is very similar. These journals are excellent to go along with the playlist on my channel for the quilt-covered Journal with Me series. Look at that poster. Just really, these were beautiful botanical posters. I love this scrapbook paper. We'll see the other side of that. There's the gift bag, the vellum, scrapbook paper. We saw that in one of the other books. This is book 4. There's the old map paper. And there's the center of this one. And then, of course, coming from the other direction, it's the same things. I wanted to show you. Oh, look at that side of the poster. That's so pretty. I could just sit and look at that, actually. And there's the other side of that scrapbook paper. I love that. There's the gift bag. So these are in the shop right now. This is the 4th one. And let's get this one tied up. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping to get caught up on videos really soon. Thank you to new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here. I'm looking forward to picking those names on Sunday for the giveaway. That's going to be really fun, and have a lot of fun things to put in those packages. These are in the shop. The Colors of Darkness, that's in the shop. There are currently library cards in the shop, the e-zines, and the March one will be out soon. And there are a couple of digital kits in the shop. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you ever don't hear from me right away, feel free to send me another email, or just know that it has nothing to do with me simply not answering. It's just me being busy and just struggling to get back to email. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.